Miriam Bear!
That's you. Who are you?
Miriam Bear!
Okay. And
Chris
what do you
Bear. I'm sorry, I'm not helpful. I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow, and this is Chris Bear. Subscribe.
I am. Subscribe. I'm Chris Bear, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritional complete meal designed to make doing keto super easy. We also have some electrolytes, salty, that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. Thanks so much for joining us on our Keto Chow.
Yeah. We're using my phone again as the camera, which means that we're using the laptop as the microphone.
So I'm going to try to shout. Oh.
Super high tech. That was Sam. Disembodied Sam. Anyway. So we are still in Florida. So last time we joined you, we were finishing up scuba diving.
It was so fun.
Since then, we have gone to the Keto Orlando Summit. That finished up, and we have now gone to the RV Unplugged finale rally.
Yes, we're still there. The last episode hasn't aired yet. It's tomorrow night, so we're going to watch that. But it's been fun. So let's talk about Orlando really quick.
We survived the hurricane.
Yeah, we did.
We actually survived the hurricane at Disney World.
It was called a tropical storm.
No, it was a hurricane.
But then it turned into a hurricane.
And
but it wasn't. It didn't hit us.
It came pretty close though. But
we got the backside of it or something.
We had previously planned to go to Disney World with a friend, and well, we couldn't really change our plans. But turns out that it rains in Florida all the time, and that's what it was doing. Was raining really hard.
It was beautiful.
And it was interesting. We just had really good
Walmart ponchos.
Yep. I had a poncho from Amazon. Ooh, fancy.
I have a lot of ponchos and I left at home.
But we were just hanging out in the rain, and the lines were short. And we went on one ride where we got hit by rain in the face.
And
as we were,
you in the face.
But aside from that, it was a good day. But now we're here talking to RV people about the importance of electrolytes.
That's right. And we wanted to talk about Orlando first.
Yes. Oh, the Keto Orlando Summit?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we talked about scuba diving last week. Yeah. So we haven't actually talked about Orlando. Like, how did it go?
Yes,
what
this
we
is
liked
about
it. All the things.
I double-checked every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, what we accidentally, in Orlando, bought cherry Coke that was not sugar-free.
Yep.
And that was sad.
Yep. Anyway, but Orlando was really cool.
Yeah, it was really great. It was fun to see all our friends and hang out. We did get to see Dr. Tro's talk, and that was amazing.
Yep. And unfortunately, kind of got cut off.
Yeah. He had to start a little bit late, and then he had to end it before it was done.
But allegedly, that he gave that same presentation on the low-carb cruise, so I need to watch the recording of that.
Yes.
You want to say hi to people in the chat? Marie says, sounds like we're still having fun. Yes. Storm Chasing Gal is in Tulsa where it's 104. That's one nice thing about it raining all day yesterday is it wasn't hot.
It wasn't hot.
Like, it was actually...
hot today.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And everywhere I look, the windows are Floridian, where they are getting all condensation. Patricia's here, so is Risa. Floriding, there you go. GGB is here as well.
Hi, GGB.
Closing Darkness's greetings, and Rick is here also. Jody says, hey guys. L Strange says, I'm wearing the same earrings.
Twins!
Marianne is here.
Hey, Marianne.
And then he says, hello, friends. Bob says, I'm glad you survived the hurricane.
Hi, Bob.
Sarah says hello.
Sarah.
We got to eat lunch with Sarah.
And we get to see her tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, and it was good to see you, Marianne, in Orlando. And I'm hoping that your trip back to your home was uneventful. Because
she said she got there safe.
Oh, good. GB says, hubby won't let me order salt, convinced he's going to win the year supply on RV Unplugged.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Patsy says, "Yeah, having fun in Florida is what you do." Apparently, we apparently live in Florida now.
Yeah, it's moist here.
It is very moist.
Except for right here, the air conditioning is hitting me and it's cold.
That sounds delightful.
I think I'm gonna put a coat on.
Yeah. Okay. I actually brought a jacket just in case.
Oh well, if I get
It's in
cold,
my-
I'll
it's
dig
in
through
my
your
thing.
stuff.
Reese says we're getting rain from Hurricane Debbie right now. It's supposed to rain for 3 days.
Yes, we just had that.
We were joking around that I think that the amount of rain that fell yesterday is about what Utah gets in a year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, it was a lot of rain, and we don't get any rain, so.
Storm Chasing Gal wants to know: have y'all considered cinnamon rolls? So we have the pecan sticky bun,
Yes,
which will probably be coming back whenever fall comes around.
Yeah, probably.
So
Probably.
yeah, it should be a good one.
We also have snickerdoodle, which has a cinnamoniness to it. So we did have a cinnamon roll once, a million years ago.
Yeah. Vicky is here.
Hi, Vicky.
Marie's just singing in the rain.
I was singing in the rain.
She was literally. She kept on splashing in puddles.
And singing.
My feet are actually really itchy right now.
My feet hurt too from sliding around in my sandals.
Yeah.
But we got out of the car at the Disney place, and they were like, we were all walking, and I was splashing and splashing.
Like you were
and then they were like way far away from me, and I'm like, I'm dancing, I'm singing in the rain.
Vicky says we need to make cherry Coke. I actually tried cherry Coke. I thought it was going to be the cherry's hard because everything cherry just tastes like cough syrup. And I tried a cherry cola, and I actually thought it was pretty good, but the team was kind of mixed. The flavor wasn't super strong because we always mix it with heavy cream. Okay, we're connected again. I don't know how long we were down for.
Maybe it'll catch up.
People are probably going to be like, "You were frozen for a second." Hi, we're back. Okay, so we were talking about cherries. In case you missed that part, we've tried cherry. It doesn't happen. Anything cherry cola, cherry everything. Nothing has worked. But Exposing Darkness is potato soup keto chow. Makes great chaffles. I haven't ever tried it with.
That totally makes sense, though.
That would be really good.
I think you should make it into chaffles and then cut it up and then fry it in butter and salt.
Okay.
And then dip it in fry sauce.
Teresa says, I'm here a few minutes late because I'm making chocolate peanut butter keto chow ice cream in my Cuisinart.
Delicious.
I haven't had keto chow ice cream for over a week.
Yeah, me too.
It's been weird.
Sad.
Maurice needs to stop by the storefront to pick up earrings. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Lynn says, hi, everyone. We had rain and wind in Pennsylvania today.
I believe it.
Maurice says it was windy along the Wasatch Front this morning.
Oh, man.
I think he says ice cream. My last try was the business flame.
Oh,
Failure. Marianne only got a few sprinkles on the drive.
Yay.
That's fantastic.
Yay.
Jody says,
what going to her house.
Oh, nice. Jody wants to know about blackberry. I haven't ever tried a blackberry before. I've tried a huckleberry.
I think we tried a boysenberry.
It seemed to be okay, but
I think I like the boysenberry.
Yeah. Reese's Soda Shop flavors, cherry Coke vanilla. Yeah. Wasp. And we're back.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Patsy says I would have fun if I were in Florida. Well, we did. Nelson. We did get to. Dr. Nelson. Yes, I told Quincy to talk to him. Anyway.
Sweet. That's awesome.
But we did get to go scuba diving.
Okay.
Miriam and Sam actually went to the pool today.
Yeah, and it was amazing because this is what I'm doing for my lipedema. I get in the water a couple times a week, and it considerably helps with pain and swelling. Considerably.
Okay.
So last time I went in the water was Wednesday of last week, and today is Tuesday. So that's quite a few days in between, and I had 2 days without wearing compression in between those two. So today I woke up and I was still in pain, because usually when you go to sleep, you sleep off some of that pain.
Yeah, that's the idea, right?
Yeah, I was still hurting. So when we took a moment, it was cocktail hour, and you know us and our cocktails. We don't drink alcohol, so it worked out, and we were able to. Sam and I went and jumped in the pool, and it was amazing.
And I caught
You
up on
didn't take a
email.
nap.
I did not take a nap. I did lay down for a couple minutes, then you guys showed up.
Okay.
But I paid
Some
like
bills.
8 bills that
That's
had come
so
through.
boring. Why do we have to do such boring things?
Yeah, that's what happened. So that was the fun I was having in Florida. Oh, Dr. Nelson's in Central Florida, right? So much fun. Vicky's Wi-Fi ran out of battery. See, Elle says I was just looking at my bag of pumpkin spice caramel and wondering if it was too early for pumpkin sausage soup. No, it is not too early.
It's never too early.
And if you run out of the pumpkin spice caramel, you can use salted caramel and just some pumpkin spice. Marie says yes, never too early for pumpkin sausage soup. Joanne's here from very warm Arizona.
Nice.
Jan says, I like your salty. I have to make choices, money between the chow or the salty. Got a sick cat, so I've been having to make all kinds of sacrifices. Well, I hope your cat gets better.
Oh.
By the way, speaking of Sam dancing, tonight at the rally, they did the silent disco.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Where they have headphones, and there are 3 channels that you can listen to different songs or song mixes on.
Yes, music.
Yeah.
Different music.
And so everybody was listening to that. Meanwhile,
it was really cute.
I was talking to Todd from Big Beard Battery and
Big Beard Battery
National RV Training Academy.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I get it.
NRVTA.
Not RVTIA. That's a different one.
That's not it.
That one's in Indiana.
Rivetel.
Anyway, we had a lot of fun talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Donna says, I'm like, what did I miss? Just a lot of hijinks.
A lot of fluff.
Yeah, and Joanna wants to know, how's our trip to Florida? We're still here. We did 3 days of diving. The first 2 days, calm, placid, amazing.
Except for one of the days we did.
That was the last one. Oh, yeah, we did have currents.
We did have current on like our second dive. But it wasn't as bad. Maybe I just was better. I feel like, you know what, you guys? You get better with practice.
It's true.
Can I just tell you that? And that doesn't mean that things aren't going to be hard. It just means you've got more practice.
Yep.
And then it comes quickly, more easier to you. So when Chris and I went in April to Bon Air, we did 22 dives.
Doubled our total dives.
We did a ton of dives, and I mean we could have done more, but we were happy with what we did. And then we came back here, and it was recently between now and April, and we got in the water, and we felt way more comfortable.
It was way better.
Yeah.
Colleen wants to know, what time did it start? Pacific Standard Time. So Pacific Daylight, actually. I'm nothing if not pedantic.
Yeah.
Pacific Time. How about that? So this starts at 9:15 p.m. Eastern, which is 6:15 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. It's 7:15.
And here in the Eastern Time Zone, it's really late.
Yeah. I'm tired.
Vicky says maybe we could just do a different cherry flavor. I've tried a bunch. The big problem is that cherry tastes funny without tartness. Mm-hmm. And if you add citric acid or malic acid to Keto Chow, it curdles the protein. So you're drinking a cherry cottage cheese shake.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Vicky says, did you ever make a bacon flavor? We've actually tried it.
We have tried bacon flavor.
Bacon flavor just tastes like sadness. It's not very good. Bacon flavor, cheese flavor, broccoli, soup flavor, it paled in comparison to actual bacon, which is actually why, good question there. That's why we have the beef soup base, which is unflavored. Because I was like, oh yeah, we could do this soup, we could do that soup. You could throw in some clams and make clam chowder. It's like, or we could just have an unflavored one. Mm-hmm. And when you add clams or bacon or things like that, and we have some really good recipes for like clam chowder on our website. Then you can add those flavors, and it works really well. The beef soup base is also, it's actually the same as our core line, but without flavor. So if you're looking for a weird flavor, you can actually add it to the beef the beef soup base, and then a little bit of sweetener, and you can make any flavor you want.
Yep.
You can also do that with the vanilla cream flavors. GGB says, have you ever made the Maria Emmerich chaffles? Liquid eggs or hard-boiled eggs? I can't wrap my head around the taste, flavor, and texture.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't ever made her chaffles. We just
keep doing the same thing over and over.
So, what's the recipe?
3
eggs,
1 cup of mozzarella cheese, and 1 scoop of Keto Chow.
Or 1 packet. Any flavor.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just what we
and
like
you just
to
mix
do.
them up.
And we have not
Super
really
easy
deviated from that.
Yep. And it works so well, and the kids like it.
Yeah. And I like it.
Yeah.
And I want one right now.
I've never had a flavor not work for it.
Yeah.
Like the savory flavors make like an amazing hamburger bun or pizza crust or
bread.
Yeah. So Marie says, Project Miriam. There you go. Vicky says, if I lived in Florida, I'd be pickled before I left the water. I think I was born to be a mermaid. Certified diver in 68. Wow.
Goodbye.
So you certified back. So for those of you who don't know anything about scuba diving, in the old days, you had to have all these tables that told you if you went down this far, you could be down for this amount of time. And you had to keep track of all this and like all this math.
And then remember it in your brain when you're diving.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you can take paper down there.
Nowadays, you wear a fancy watch, and
it
just
does
says,
it for you.
It says,
a computer.
This is how long. And we actually ran into where we had been down for a certain amount of time, and Sam was getting close to no decompression limits.
Yeah.
Like if you're down at a certain depth for a certain amount of time, you will build up nitrogen bubbles. And if you're down longer than you're supposed to be, you have to stop at a certain level and decompress.
Yeah.
And as recreation divers, we're not ever supposed to go into decompression. And so we were keeping track of that. And it was really funny because we would go down to like 60 feet and his no deco time would be like 20 minutes. It's like, we maybe... And then we would come up like 10 feet and it'd be like 75. He's going to run out of air before then.
Yeah.
Anyway. Meg says everything is a bit stiff. Tendons and ligaments all need stretching.
Ooh.
This is a continuation of my last comment.
Yeah.
Jody says,
be careful and do what the physical therapist
Jody wants to know, could we put actual carbs on the recipes, please? Some of them I think that we do have it. What I would actually recommend, so if you...
Usually it's like if you make the recipe that has like something, we try to make it as accurate as possible, and I know that there's a lot wrong with the recipes too, so we're fixing a lot of it, by the way.
Even better than that,
someday.
Click on recipes, there we go.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just scroll down here a little bit to keto chicken tortilla soup.
Right.
Okay. And here you have, there's carbohydrates. That's the total carbohydrates.
Yeah, for the whole recipe.
This is for 1 serving. And does it say how many it makes? It's supposed to say how many it makes. It used to say how many it makes.
4 servings.
4 servings, okay.
With the space needed in between.
So, yeah.
Are you sharing?
I am sharing. So, it does tell you the total carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Now, one other cool thing, you can also friend us on Chronometer, and then you can add keto chicken tortilla soup.
Yep, and it'll come up.
And it'll come up, and you can actually customize it as well.
Which I love because I don't have to do the work putting the recipe in. I can just put that in.
So there you go. Actual carbs on the recipes. Yay. Storm Chasing Gal wants us to bring back maple waffle.
Okay.
And wants to know if there's any update on if birthday cake and fruity pebbles, the fruity cereal, will continue. It's in stock right now. We will not make a determination as far as if it'll come back until after it sells out.
Yep.
Because we have to look at the sales movement of it. So it is still available now. Marie says, just use a strong blender. Cottage cheese is all the rage right now in the keto sphere,
True
right?
that.
Yeah, curdling doesn't sound appealing at all. Let's see. Meg says, I need to make more chaffles. Crystal says, I hope chai latte comes back in the fall. I don't think chai latte is coming back. I think that is it still in stock?
Latte. I think it is.
Last time I looked, it was still in stock. Chai latte, limited edition.
It is in stock.
Yeah, chai latte is still in stock. It hasn't been a super popular flavor. It's a bit polarizing. Some people really like it, and some people are like, that's way too much cardamom. Because of its sales performance, I highly doubt we're going to be bringing it back, unfortunately.
Sorry. It's good, though. So I guess grab it while it's still here.
Yeah, it has a 5-year shelf life. Anyway, Vicky says scuba diving rips the energy right out of you. I used to go scalloping in the Pescatawa River that goes out to the ocean in New Hampshire. I'd tie myself to the bumper of my car. It does take a lot out of you, which is really interesting. We were churning through so much salty. I grabbed a 30-pack
and we
just for the scuba boat. No, we used it over the course of 3 days. We ended up with one packet left.
But you know what? I didn't use very much of it because I brought my own.
Okay.
And Holly and Steve also brought their own. So yes, we went through it, but between the 5 of us, we didn't only use 30.
All right. Yeah, Teresa says, yeah, when I was certified, we had to use dive tables. Yeah, the tables, so much respect for people who use tables. So much easier with this now.
Yes.
Becky is here. Jody says, yeah, Storm Chasing Gal, I agree. GGB says, with the cherry soda and drinks, etc., I'll have a citric malic acid. And this can't be added to the shakes. Is that what you're saying the issue is? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when we try adding a little bit extra of malic acid or citric acid, it causes the protein to curdle.
Yeah.
Even when we try mixing it up first and then adding it later, it just doesn't work very well. Vicky says, then when my bag would be so full of scallops, I'd have to drag myself back. Drag all that weight to the shore. Take me a while to get back up because of the difference in buoyancy in water and gravity in the air.
Oh, man.
Man, yeah.
Yeah. And it's Vicky and Ryan.
Oh, Vicky and Ryan.
It could be Ryan or Vicky or both of them.
Okay.
So in case it's Ryan, sorry.
Might be.
I'm calling Vicky the whole
Glenn
time.
says, I have to be honest, I don't like the orange cream. Okay.
Oh, that's
Reminds me of liquid antibiotic during my childhood. I'm not even trying to
Yeah?
be negative because so many of the flavors are delicious.
I totally
That's
understand
fine.
that because I can't handle grape for that reason.
She can't handle grape because of Dimetapp.
Yep.
Which was so much better than the old stuff.
Paregoric.
And I completely understand that because I used to live in South America. And in South America, everybody hates sarsaparilla flavor. So it's impossible to get root beer. Nobody in South America likes root beer.
Like medicine.
Because it tastes like medicine. I'm like, you guys would be crazy. Anyway, so if you don't like it, hey, that's okay. We can still be friends.
Tell me what you do like. What's your favorite flavor?
Vicky and Ryan says it went below 50 to 75 feet in Cayman Islands. It was hard not to drop and not notice. Ooh. Yeah, especially when you're at a wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You just keep on going down.
Wow, I just noticed I'm really low. And
we had that experience in Bonaire. We're really only supposed to be going to like
60 feet.
Yeah, and it's so easy to go deeper than that. We really should get deep dive certified.
We should really.
Anyway, the problem with deep, when you go deep, it just means that you use up your air faster.
Yeah.
So instead of being down for like an hour, you're down for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Which is another thing that I work on improving because I noticed when I was in Bonaire, I would always go deeper because it's easier for me to stay buoyant deeper because the higher you are, the more your lungs are full of air, and so it's easier to kind of wiggle around some more. But I had to practice going not as deep because if I would be in the group, if I was the deepest person in the group, then I'd run out of air first. So I kind of had to vary myself so that I wouldn't be the weakest link.
Storm Chasing Gal likes the vanilla cream in the August box. Wants to know if there are going to be any flavor hacks for butterscotch. I don't think we've
I don't
added
know
any
if we-
flavor hacks to the
We haven't done that in a
flavor hack
while.
page for a while.
That's a good idea. We should think of some.
And
Let us know if you
Marie
think of
says it's too much cardamom in the vanilla cream.
Oh,
I'm a chai
there
latte
you
for
go.
her. Really wanted to like it though. Lynette is here. Hi, Lynette.
Hi.
Bob
How
says-
is your face?
Bob found the maple waffle go pack at the back of the pantry.
Secret surprise.
Wow. Marie wants a black cherry salty flavor.
That would be good.
GB says, yeah, grape, Dimetap, PTSD survivor.
Yes.
Look,
We're
it was
the same.
so much better than what came before, though.
Yeah.
Marie says even better would be a cherry limeade
So
salty.
that does sound good. Mm-hmm.
Well, Patsy doesn't like imitation cherry flavors.
Oh, there we
Well,
go.
and that's Miriam's whole thing with watermelon. Miriam likes watermelon, not watermelon candy, not watermelon flavor.
Actual,
She
which
likes
I don't
actual
eat
watermelon.
anymore because it's too sugary.
Lady Fritz Editor wants to know if anybody has a good use for daily mineral bottles after they're empty. Check with your local elementary school, see if they have any use for them. I know a lot of people keep the scoops that come in Keto Chow.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. It's just Vicky, old 72 mom. Brian's my son. We gold prospect, and that's my YouTube channel.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's so awesome. Well, tell Brian we say hello.
Yeah. So the Orlando Summit was indeed really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We actually it wasn't originally in the plans, but on Sunday morning, as everybody was getting ready to leave, we did a Q&A session, which was a lot like the questions that we get during the live streams. Yeah,
it was really fun.
And again, I dominated the conversation, even though I tried to defer to you.
You did defer to me a lot until the end.
Yeah.
And you were not bad. I would have demanded if I needed to speak.
You would have pouted.
Honey, I did say she wants the recipe.
Yeah, that's true. Because someone wanted to know when we go to trade shows, we make fluff. Yeah. And I try to remember to give people the answer first and then fill in the additional information that they may not have asked for or wanted later. And so the recipe for the fluff, it's fancy whipped cream. Yeah. Is we do 4 cups of heavy cream, 1 serving of Keto Chow, and servings. Well, except we do it double. When we mix it up, we do it double. So if you're just doing 1 serving of Keto Chow, it's 4 cups of unwhipped cups of heavy cream, a serving of Keto Chow, and then we attack it with an immersion blender until it turns into fancy whipped cream.
See, I'm remembering it as 2 cups and 2 cups for 2.
Oh, well, we do a full quart for 2 packets.
I don't mix it anymore.
Marie says, did you talk Dr. Boz into being a speaker at a Keto Chow meetup? Unfortunately,
she actually was already on the calendar.
Yeah, for right now, we don't have any further Keto Chow meetups scheduled. Yep. We're concentrating on some other stuff instead. Mm-hmm. So currently, there aren't any on the schedule. Joanna wants to know, when will Keto Chow be back at Switch Grocery? That's a really good question.
Oh, I wish we knew.
There's some stuff in the way of that right now.
Yep. We're working on it, though.
It seems that the iron in the mixture that we're using got a weird flavor to it. And so we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on with that. And that's kind of halted production. And the new batch that's specifically for Switch Grocery of Keto Chow is after it's scheduled. It just hasn't been produced yet because we're still waiting on that. So it's coming.
Manufacturer's gonna fix it.
Yeah. Donna says, is the protein shake good for someone that's hypoglycemic?
Yes.
I would say yes. There are quite a few people in the chat. Now Donna is on Facebook, yes. Mm-hmm. So you probably aren't seeing a lot of the chat that's happening on YouTube, but there are quite a few people who are type 1 diabetic, specifically Marie, that use Keto Chow to great effect, and it helps them keep their blood sugar at a good constant level. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, it's just... Well, that says I make it with 2 cups cream and 1 packet of chow. Really? And Donna says, I have a young lady from church that I was telling about these to help her with low blood sugar, because sugary stuffs make her blood sugar go up after it's too low.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to just leave it where it is. Most people who use Keto Chow that are type 1, meaning they have no pancreatic activity producing insulin, they find that they only have to do a little, the amount of insulin that would be required for that amount of protein.
Yeah, which is 26 grams.
Yeah. Tricia says, I bought the shake mix and opened it, then went full carnivore for elimination. Found out I was sensitive to dairy. Aha.
Oh.
I'll have to see if the shake mix bothers me if I reintroduce. Not sure about the dairy and the mix alone.
Yeah.
And it kind of depends on if you're sensitive to the dairy protein.
Yep.
Or if you're sensitive to the lactose in it. A good rule of thumb for most people is if you're sensitive to cheese,
yeah,
then Keto Chow may be problematic. If you are sensitive to other dairy, but cheese is okay, then it probably is going to be okay, although I would recommend using something other than heavy cream for the fat. Maybe
butter,
avocado oil or melted butter.
Beef
tallow. Yeah, there's a number of different things that you can use instead.
But when you introduce it, if you choose to, right, I would maybe make sure it's not the first meal of the day.
Yeah.
You make sure you have something else in your stomach beforehand. And then also, you could put a little beef gelatin in there, and that might help too. Just like a teaspoon.
Storm Chasing Gal is having a terrible connection. It might be us. We're on public Wi-Fi here.
Yeah.
And Vicky says, I love Keto Chow in the morning coffee. I think flavor is stronger if left overnight. I don't know if it's stronger, but it tastes better.
I think you're right.
The vitamins and minerals that are in there.
Yeah, they kind of calm down.
They need to sit in the fridge and think about what they've done.
Yeah. They've made it more vitamin-y.
But yeah, the vitamin E goes away and the flavors just get a lot better. And if you use heavy cream, the flavor tends to be more muted. So, Jujubee says the Keto Chow raspberry cheesecake fluff on your site is 1 cup heavy whipping cream and 8 ounces of cream cheese. So the one that we make,
the one that we're doing, that you're right, Jujubee, that's right.
So if we go here to kitchen,
we're looking for the lemon snap cookie and banana pudding recipe.
So I'm gonna search for pudding. It's this one. So what does it call for? Let's see. 4 cups heavy cream. Oh, with 1 and a 1. So it's, there you go. 2 cups of heavy cream. I was wrong. 2 cups of heavy cream with 1 serving. Now this one also calls for some powdered sweetener and some unsweetened almond milk, but we find...
Yeah, we just end up making it into the cream.
We might want to make a new recipe that's like super simple pudding. Because, yeah. Okay, so I stand corrected. 2 cups.
Stand corrected. Also, I am right.
Marie says beef tallow has been most excellent in all the flavors I've tried.
Yes, I'm so glad.
And I've noticed that people have tried random beef tallows, and they've tried the Chicago packing
such a good beef
Wagyu beef tallow. And that one is in a different class, and it works really well.
And it doesn't have weird stuff in it. It's super smooth.
Yeah, and it's not super expensive either.
No, we just get it on Amazon.
Yeah, it doesn't have a strong flavor profile, and it melts a lot better. Some of the other beef tallows that are available don't melt very well, and they don't incorporate South Chicago packing. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that works really well. Debbie's here from Garland, Texas.
Debbie, hi.
So, we've got another day of the RV Unplugged rally. It
should be fun.
It's been interesting telling people about electrolytes.
I think a lot of people just don't realize that they need them.
Yeah. And then what I've been telling people a lot is, a lot of electrolyte companies target performance athletes or things like that. And we're targeting more like the everyday person, the kid who goes to soccer, the retired person who is changing, hooking up the black tank on their RV and has a ring of salt on their hat.
Yeah.
And they all laugh at that because they've all been there.
Their life.
And that's their life. So that's what we're trying to communicate to people, that real hydration, you need electrolytes.
Regular old, plain old people like me.
Yeah, regular people need electrolytes too.
Electrolytes.
Yep, the all-American Joe.
Mm.
Because we are incapable of synthesizing stuff. And it's kind of funny, at the rally here, we only have the powdered mixes.
Yeah.
We had some other stuff, that salty stuff like the daily capsules, and that was confusing the message.
Mm-hmm.
So we took those away. Now it's just the electrolytes. So
yep,
just the salty drink packets. So anyway, I think as much as
you're tired.
I'm extremely tired. I actually got sick.
Oh.
I was kind of stuffed up as we
Orlando.
finished up the Orlando Keto Summit. So I got better really quick. Like, I was in cleanup phase the next day, but talking too long kind of
allergic reaction to something.
Yeah, I probably need to go cough for a bit. Just so much fun. Anyway, you guys don't need to know that, but I am extremely tired, so I think I'm going to call it a night. You all have a fantastic day. Next Tuesday,
we will be home.
We will be
in a regular place. Did you hear that? I said regular weird.
It's going to be so nice. I'm looking forward to sleeping in my own bed.
And being dry.
It's so funny. My skin is like,
this is
wow.
I'll have to put lotion on again.
Wow, weird.
Sad.
Okay, so you all have a fantastic night. We will catch you
We love you
next week. Bye.